All right, IASAS fans, welcome back to ISM for the 2024 Girls Touch Championships. We have a outstanding head-to-head fixture for you today. We have the Taipei American School Tigers and the International School of Bangkok Panthers here in round 3 of play. Taipei Tigers, 1 win, 1 draw yesterday, so 1-0-1. ISB Panthers, 2 wins yesterday. So we have an absolute lightning rod of a game here. We have the Taipei Tigers in navy blue attacking from right to left, and the ISB Panthers defending their goal line in white. I'm joined right now by Roby and Lauren, both ISM touch rugby players, here to give us some more insight into what exactly is going on. And we have a first turnover of the game, so ISB is going to be pushing the ball up the field in a 3-person drive. And seemingly doing it without any hesitation or any flaws. So here's an offsides for the defensive team. That means Taipei gets Bangkok gets 6 new attempts at scoring. So ISB, of course, trying to lure Taipei off the line. Again, players not sufficiently back far enough. So the referee talking to the players. Pretty common in touch rugby, right, girls, for the referee to have a running dialogue with the playing team?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, ISB tries to pass the ball outside. That's Malaya Vaughn trying to make the play on the wing. Unlucky, mishandles the ball. So now Taipei to get their 6 attempts, moving from their own 7-meter line all the way up the field. So here's Taipei executing a 3-person drive really, really effectively, kind of punching straight up the gut here, keeping the Bangkok Panthers on the back foot. So here's Taipei trying to score along the wing. Unlucky, mishandled ball. Oh, the defensive team was offside, so TAS still has 6 attempts to score. Oh. So there's a turnover, girls. Why was that turnover caused?
That's because when she stepped over the ball was rolling, and that's just sloppy, and so it's a turnover, and now.
So once you're touched, the ball has to be laying absolutely still. There's a great dive by number 2 for Taipei. Of course, that's Renoa Ye. She's a senior from Canada. Bangkok defense bursting off the line the minute the ball gets placed. Here's Taipei trying to take advantage of the gaps in the game. So Taipei number 1, Amy Chen, only a 9th grader, but no joy trying to score. There's a high pass, sloppy, uncharacteristic play by the Taipei Tigers. And likely we'll see the Bangkok Panthers move the ball up to their own sideline to execute a substitution here. So it's Bangkok making only one substitution. Not the same as a full line change, so they have 1 set of fresh legs coming down the screen here. Well, it doesn't look like there's a lot of space there. Taipei defending really, really effectively. Oh, might be an opportunity here. No, that's number 1 again. That's the 9th grader.
Close.
Amy Chen running across the field to make the stop at the very last second. What a great play by the Taipei defense. Girls, tell us a little bit about the substitution pattern here. It seems like the players are always going in for the exact same opposite number.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed the numbers, but I know that substitution method is called the 3 in, 3 out. So it's when they can execute a 3-person drive, and then the other 3 people on the field can come off. and then 3 people go on and so on so forth, so that they can just keep the drive going without having to substitute and stop the play.
That way you always get some new fresh legs and you keep some consistency on the field.
Yeah.
So we have a stalemate here, 5 minutes into the first half, 0-0 ball game. Really wouldn't expect much else. These two teams so well coached, effectively executing organized defense. Unlikely this is going to be a high-scoring game. Okay, there's 6 touches, resulting in a turnover for the Bangkok Panthers. So here's the 3-person drive, and we're seeing ISB execute almost to perfection, continually pushing Taipei back. Oop, that could have been a forward pass. I believe the referee is going to stop the game here. It was indeed a forward pass, so it's going to be Taipei ball, executing 3 out, and 3 in, just like Roby said. All right. Oh no, Taipei also uncharacteristic sloppy play by the Taipei Tigers. Here we go. ISB now trying to run their own 3-person drive, trying to take advantage of some space. There's number 1, Amy again for Taipei, closing out the gap at the sideline. So Bangkok opting for a single substitution. Well defended by the Tigers. That's number 13. Another freshman, Anya Cao. Freshman class, how about them representing in Taipei? All right, offsides for the Tigers. Defenders not backing up sufficiently. ISB making a change here, so on the field right now only 15 players. Check that, 5 players. Well, local wildlife making an appearance. Great effort by the Bangkok Panthers. Unfortunately, I believe she grounded the ball too early. And she was touched. So that's number 30 for ISB. Girls, what do we know about number 30 for ISB?
Number 30 for ISB, that's Vanille. She's a junior and she's from the US. So she's doing really well.
So once again, a mishandled ball just at the doorstep by ISB this time. So TAS going to take over possession of the ball at their own 7-meter line. Halfway through the first half here, so 7 minutes, 40 seconds to play. And we have indeed a really evenly matched team, 2 evenly matched teams, playing high stakes and high level touch rugby here. So here's the 3 in, 3 out that Roby was talking about. So TAS trying to punch through the line here, but that might have been 6 touches already. Oh, there's the opportunity for Bangkok. What's the referee saying? Let's check the referee's hand signal here. So the ball's going to be placed at the middle line. Taipei American School, of course, going to have a chance to line up 10 meters away. And there's uncharacteristic sloppy play by the Bangkok Panthers. Here come the Tigers, 3 in, 3 out, subs being made. And 3 more in. So Taipei has a full complement of fresh legs. Here's number 4 for Taipei. That's Marley Mann, an 11th grader from the U.S. Great defense by the Panthers. No, Taipei going to say, or excuse me, the referee's going to say that was a touch pass. So Bangkok going to take over on the turnover. Once again, some sloppy play by the Panthers. I think it's because of the defensive pressure and perhaps some fatigue is kicking in. Once again, unlucky pass by the Taipei Tigers. Looking to score in the narrowest of seams. Bangkok taking over on the drop pass. Working the ball towards the sideline. Oh, there's an uncharacteristic mistake. So Taipei smelling blood here on the doorstep. 3 out, 3 coming in. So Taipei also a little bit of uncharacteristic sloppy play. Must be because they're tired, girls. Must be because of how tough the other team is defending. All right, so the Panthers are now at the doorstep of Taipei American School's goal line. Referee's going to say Taipei didn't back up far enough. All right, girls, we're in the last 5 minutes of the half here. Is this usually the time where people are tired, so tired from playing that they actually take longer substitutions out? Or do substitutions happen more often towards the end of this?
I would say substitutions definitely happen more often because people just want to, at the end of the first half, you might want to just play as much as you can, or you might want to keep your energy. I think it just depends on the player.
Sure. You must know that a long rest is coming anyway in the form of halftime, so you can push a little bit harder than you otherwise would. So here come the Tigers. They're executing a three-person out, 3-person in substitution. Oh, lucky play for the Tigers. Sloppy pass was mishandled, but then caught by another Tiger. Of course, Taipei coached by 2 long-standing coaches at IASAS. Oh, unlucky pass by the Taipei Tigers. Mishandled. Collision there on the inside the 7-meter line. So Taipei coaches Michelle Logan, Anthony Joe, and Ting Fan. ISB coaches Mr. Chad Bates, Mr. Andy Vaughn. So plenty of IASAS history, plenty of IASAS pedigree. Another way of saying coaches are a little bit long in the tooth. But both teams very, very well coached. We have a 0-0 stalemate with just 2.5 minutes to play. So here's Taipei again attacking the bottom left of your screen, right? The left side of the goal line. Parents up here believing that the Taipei team scored, but of course the referee saying, no, she didn't. And thank goodness it's only the referee's opinion that counts. So here we go. Taipei again at the doorstep. Well defended by number 34. Of course, that's Emma Stevenson for ISB. And here come the Tigers. Mishandled by the Taipei Tigers, trying to do a skip pass over one of the attackers. And here's Bangkok executing the 3-person drive, very short passing. Really just a pop-up more than anything else. Ball gets dropped, ball gets popped up into a teammate's hands. Now they're cycling it out to the left side. That's Malaya Vaughn, that's the coach's daughter. And now here's Bangkok trying to exploit the seam, trying to exploit the left sideline themselves. Well defended by the Taipei Tigers. There's no space there for ISB to come to get through. TAS well organized on their own defensive line. Is there such a thing, girls, as touching or tagging a player too roughly?
Yeah, there is. So if you push a player too hard when you touch them.
So that push would result in 6 new attempts for the attacking team, would it?
Yeah.
That must be where we are right now. We're into the second touch because Taipei was a little bit too rough in its previous touch attempt. So good ball handling by ISB. Still inside the 7-meter line. We've got less than a minute to play. Taipei defending furiously here, trying to keep the score at 0-0 just before the half. And ISB, of course, trying to crack the code. Unlucky. So Taipei now going to run the field themselves, trying to get across the score line to take one of the donuts off the scoreboard. Speaking of donuts, Anthony Joe and Ting Fan, of course, members of the PE department at Taipei American School. Other members of that department, of course, are Michelle Logan, Other members of that department are Mr. Brian Muchler and Mr. Terry Lagerquist, both lovers of donuts. So here come the Panthers, 10 seconds to play, trying to crack the code, trying to get through the seams. But Taipei, super organized, well communicated, and super, super athletic in defense. That's the horn, but we'll still play because the referees keep the official game clock on their wrists. Oh, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be halftime for us. 0-0 game between Taipei American School and the ISB Panthers. So both teams